Coming up on Hashtag That.
We talk all things fall and have a new face for this week's trending topics.
All that and more. From Hamden to Hollywood, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
From Hamden to Hollywood, we are your source for entertainment news.
Welcome to Hashtag That. I'm Tyler Main.
And I'm Johnny Marquardt.
Johnny, I'm very excited to be sharing this desk and these chairs with you for both of our Hashtag That debuts.
Absolutely, it's going to be a great show with the boys at the chairs.
Quinnipiac's annual Parents and Family Weekend came to a close just yesterday. Students and their parents were able to enjoy a wide variety of activities sponsored by the school, including free meals, movies, seminars, and Quinnipiac sporting events. Quinnipiac was happy to welcome all the parents and families, and of course, all of the dogs into our community for the weekend. Fall Fest is right around the corner, and the excitement is building around the Quinnipiac campus, especially now that the headlining artist has finally been announced. Country artist Cale Dodds will be on the stage jamming out with the good vibes while students are able to dance, enjoy candy apples, free food trucks, and more. Make sure you turn out Saturday, October 12th to check it out.
It is officially pumpkin spice season at Starbucks and everywhere else, keeping up with the trends.
Some of our Hashtag gals took to Starbucks to see if their infamous pumpkin spice really lives up to the hype.
Let's spice things up.
Hey Hashtag, it's Alyssa.
It's Gabby.
And we are here to kick off the fall season by taste testing some of Starbucks' favorite fall drinks. I mean, I'm pretty excited.
Oh, I'm very excited.
I love pumpkin flavored things, so I decided
okay about it.
I decided to get a pumpkin frappuccino, which I did not even know they had, but apparently it's a real thing. And then what did you get?
A salted caramel mocha.
And we also have the classic PSL pumpkin spice latte, and we're gonna taste test all of them. We need some straws. Oh, okay.
That's good catch.
Okay. Wait, what should we try first?
Do you want to?
Here, we can just try both.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna start with the pumpkin frap.
Salted mocha.
This is actually really good. I mean, I love pumpkin flavored things, so I'm not surprised, but yeah.
This is a little sweet for me. Like, I love sweet things, but I don't know, it's just a lot happening at once.
This is bringing me back to my middle school days. I haven't had a frappuccino in so long, but
Yeah, same.
here we are. It's really good.
Okay.
This might be putting me off to frappuccinos again. Do you want to trade?
Yes.
Do you have a salted caramel?
Yeah. So, I kind of like pumpkin. I feel like I'm drinking pumpkin pie right now.
Yeah, no,
It
that's
tastes
true.
like, yeah.
This is good. It's like more chocolatey than I expected.
Yeah.
But also, I've never really had salted caramel flavored stuff, so I didn't really have much expectation. It's pretty good. It's so good. You're feeling that fall mood right now. And I feel like we need to try the pumpkin spice latte.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
I'm scared.
I'm also really glad that we got the iced one because I'm an iced latte fan.
Me too. I'm big enthusiast.
Like an iced latte person.
Oh, this is not it for me.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm drinking like a pumpkin.
Oh,
I
no,
can't really
it's drinking straight from the pumpkin. No, I liked it. I mean,
It's
again,
very fall.
Yeah,
It's
it is
Fall
very
has
fall.
begun.
Yes. I did like that one. I like that you said you didn't like it, and then you were like, oh, maybe.
Just like wanted to make sure.
To confirm. Overall, I think I liked all of these, honestly. I love fall. It's a great season. I'm really excited. Starbucks is really helping us ring in this season.
It always does. Every single.
Yeah.
Back to you guys at the desk.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and the campus is already starting to help out with the Pink Hair for Hope. The Quinnipiac Student Nurse Association was on the Mount Carmel Student Center, where students can stop by, get a pink hair extension, and put it in their hair. All the proceeds went to the American Cancer Society. On October 3rd, he asked what day it was. It's October 3rd.
Last Thursday was official Mean Girls Day. That means that you had more than one excuse to wear your pinkish shirt and tell everyone what day it was.
And when we come back,
Evie Velez is here with the week's trending topics.
and we go on one of the prettiest bike rides I've ever seen with none of the work.
Stick with us.
Me and my boy Matt had it good. He had catnip that was off the hook. But one day, he brings a girl home, and she's allergic to cats. Every sneeze was a nail in my coffin. Now I'm in a shelter. It's decent, but they don't even have Wi-Fi.
I personally love pretty trail walks and bike rides, but as the cold season approaches, it is getting harder and harder for me to make that happen.
Lucky for us, we can enjoy the views with none of the work. #'s own AJ Roberts went to Farmington Canal Trail this weekend and is taking us along.
Let's get a good view of these views. Wow, That was absolutely beautiful.
Agreed. I will be definitely checking that out when it's warmer.
And also, in her hashtag that debut, Evie Velez is here in the chair for this week's Trending Topics. Evie?
Thanks, guys. Hi, I'm Evie Velez, and welcome to Trending Topics, hashtag a stormy split. Our first story of the night involves none other than young billionaire Kylie Jenner and award-winning artist Travis Scott. A source recently revealed that the former couple are calling it quits for now. They have been in an on-again and off-again relationship for quite a while, so who knows if this will be final. An anonymous source shared, quote, "There were a lot of issues that made them decide to take a break," end quote. Issues apparently include Kylie's desire for another child and Travis's suspected cheating. Kylie later on tweeted, quote, "Travis and I are on great terms and our main focus right now is Stormy. Our friendship and our daughter is priority," end quote. Hashtag Harry Styles do. Harry Styles set Twitter on fire Saturday afternoon with just one word, do. The musician has not tweeted out anything since May 12th of this year and returned October 5th with the two letters. Fans instantly began reacting and speculating what it could mean. A wedding, a new song, a whole album? Reactions included lots of Twitter users trying to be fine and admitting that they are not fine at all. I can say I definitely was not fine with the singer's suspicious return from hiatus. Hashtag Sunday Night Fallon. Alessia Cara is famous for her out-of-this-world vocals on pop hits like Here and Scars Here Beautiful. But did you know she can do impressions? She took to Fallon last night and sang Billie Eilish's popular song Bad Guy in the styles of a bunch of different artists such as Lorde, Ariana Grande, and Shakira. The impressions had both Jimmy Fallon and the entire audience's jaws on the floor. Twitter user Cholo Abel tweeted, quote, "That talent really jumped out, huh?" end quote, with a gif of the singer. That is all I have for this week's Trending Topics. Thanks for having me, and back to the boys at the desk.
Thanks, Evie.
This last week, some of our hashtaggers took on a minute to win cookie challenge. Let's check it out.
Hey, hashtag, it's Alyssa.
And Sam.
And today we're going to be talking all about cookies. We're going to do a little cookie trivia while we do the Minute to Win It Cookie Challenge. So Sam, why don't you explain to everybody what the cookie challenge is?
Alright, so basically, if you've never seen Minute to Win It, it's basically a game show where you do things in under a minute. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these cookies and put them on our face and then try, with no hands, to move it down our face into our mouth in under a minute.
It's going to be a lot, but we're going to try.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
All set?
Okay. Alright. You ready? And go. Oh god.
Oh, this is going to get all over my shirt. That's really
no, that's it.
First fun fact, the average American eats 35,000 cookies in a lifetime.
That's a
You guys
lot.
don't eat that many cookies?
That's a lot of cookies.
No, you know, I like cookies, but honestly, that seems like a lot.
I
I feel
think
like I need more.
I
Yeah,
like
you
cookies
eat
that
more?
I definitely like cookies that much.
You think you could eat 35,000 or whatever?
I think I could.
Alright, we got like 17 seconds.
Wait, no, I'm so close. Oh my god, no, I'm not. No, I'm really not.
I'm trying not to like.
I did it.
Oh, time is up.
Are we gonna have to go for round two?
Yeah.
Okay, first, trivia. Which of these is the best-selling American cookie of the 20th century? Chips Ahoy, Oreo, or Mrs. Fields chocolate chip?
I'm gonna go with Oreo.
I tried Oreo too.
You're correct, it's Oreo. What's number two?
Chips Ahoy.
Yep.
That's disrespect though. Chips Ahoy on the top always.
Really?
Do you like soft Chips Ahoy or crunchy?
The hard ones.
Oh no, gotta go for soft cookies. I'm not about the whole hard cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, I have powder. Alright, ready? We're doing it again.
I sense some division here.
Alright, so let's get into the last round. We're gonna try and get it. I really want to make this
I'm gonna get
successful.
it this time. I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm
okay. Ready? Go. Oh my gosh, I was so close. You know what? I can do this. I know I can do it. Alright, this is like too much focus for me.
I don't think I have the patience for this.
Yeah, I feel like you're going too fast.
The challenge might not have been a success, but it was still a fun time.
And I got some good cookies out of it. I think we learned some interesting cookie facts. We played some fun cookie trivia.
There's a lot of nice cookie dust on your eyelashes right now.
Yeah. So we hope you guys enjoyed watching that, and that's all we got for you.
Go eat some cookies.
Coming up after the break, #favorite Brooke Riley is here to give these boys the Hollywood news update.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self, and I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Thanks for sticking with us.
I am ready to see what's been going on in Hollywood this week, because I honestly have no idea.
Take it away, Brooke.
Thanks, guys. As we all know, it's always popping on the West Coast in the land of Hollywood, so let's get right into the buzz. Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber had a little bit of bad blood on Sunday night. Bieber reenacted Taylor Swift's meltdown after having LASIK surgery in an Instagram Live video. His wife, Hailey, was the one recording the scene. Bieber screamed, quote, "It's not the banana that I wanted. It's not the right banana. It has no head," end quote. Hailey continued to laugh and encourage it. What do you guys think? Was this really appropriate to be doing? And do you think Taylor has been bullied a lot over the last few years?
Well, I gotta admit, Taylor has been bullied a lot, whether it's from Kanye West and I think Nicki Minaj even bullied her. But you know what? I think this is all fun. I think she just needs to get over it. That's just my personal opinion.
As one of her album's names would suggest, Taylor Swift has certainly built a reputation over the years by being the target of this bullying. She has lots of songs about fighting off her haters, and I think this is just another example. I agree with you, though. I think she needs to lighten up and not feel like the world is at her all the time.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think she might take things a little too seriously, but I do really like Taylor Swift a lot. I've always been a huge fan of her, so I gotta give it to her. Maybe some people are taking it a little too far. I was not a fan of what Kanye did to her a couple years ago, but I will say this one, she probably could have taken a little lighter. It's just a funny little thing that happened, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so moving on, in other celebrity gossip and Justin Bieber news still, Dan and Shay collaborated with him to release a new music video for their song. On Friday, they released a video for 10,000 Hours. The song became popular really fast as it swarmed around social media. Dan and Shay originally wrote the song with Bieber in mind and performed it at his wedding to Hailey Baldwin. They also performed two of their most popular songs, Speechless and Tequila, at the wedding. Dan and Shay and Justin's wives all appeared in the music video for 10,000 Hours. The three of them are seen with their wives in the video as the song describes their romances. Tyler and Johnny, have you guys listened to the new song or seen the video yet?
I have not. I am very out of touch with pop music, but this seems a very interesting thing to say the least. I'm really anxious to know about Dan and Shay and how they wrote this song specifically for Bieber and for his wedding. It's definitely something I'll have to check out. Johnny?
For one, I gotta admit, I got Bieber fever, but you know, Dan and Shay, I haven't really gotten into their music, so I'll definitely have to check this song out and the video.
They're definitely new to the scene. Brooke, what do you think?
Honestly, I love the song. I heard it for the first time on Friday, and I thought that it was really good. I'm a big Dan and Shay fan, kind of an okay Justin Bieber fan, so I will say it's a good song. The video is okay, it's not too bad. I didn't watch the full thing of it, but most of it was good. I enjoyed it. They were having a lot of fun. You can really tell that. And finally, shortly after Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott's split, Kylie had dressed their daughter, Stormi Webster, in a t-shirt with her father's face on it. This was posted on Kylie's Instagram story as the toddler was exploring a new playset that's worth $20,000 and includes swings, a slide, a wooden bridge, and a tic-tac-toe game that you would normally find on a public playground. As far as Travis and Kylie go, it seems that the ex-couple is keeping it together for their daughter so they can co-parent her. What are your thoughts, guys? Is this too much, that big of a playset for a toddler? And how do you feel Kylie and Travis are doing co-parenting Stormy?
I'm not gonna lie, out of all of the Jenner Kardashian relationships, this is the one that I want to work. I love Kylie-Travis relationship. I love Travis Scott. Kylie Jenner's amazing. And I think they actually take a lot of good care into their baby Stormy. So I'm really hoping that this relationship eventually works out. And if not, I hope the friendship stays, and I hope they raise Stormy to be a great person.
Absolutely. I have to agree. Out of all of the relationships in Hollywood, Kylie is just one I can't help but root for, you know? They seem to be doing a good job with their daughter. I'm glad they're putting on a brave face, at least acting friendly for the public. And that's awesome for Stormy that she got a brand new playset. I'm a little bit jealous of her, but as long as they teach her a little bit of humility too, I think everything's going to turn out okay.
Yeah, you know, I'm a little jealous of that playset also. I wish I had something like that growing up. It's pretty cool. I mean, we have one around the block from my house, so I can't complain. But I would say that I think they are doing a good job keeping it together, and I hope that they continue to as well. That's all I have for this week's entertainment news. Back to you guys.
Awesome. Thanks, Brooke. Happy birthday, by the way.
The big 2-2. And when we come back, we talk sports, but entertainment style.
We'll see you after the break.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool. To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back.
Our entertainment director, Maggie Smith, sat down with two of our Q30 members who know a ton about sports to ask them about entertainment.
Let's see it.
Hey, hashtag, I'm Maggie Smith, and I'm here with sports analysts Jonathan Banks and Katie O'Keefe. And today I'm going to be asking them some non-sporty sports questions. So let's get started, guys. So it is the baseball playoffs season,
It is.
as I've been told.
In your ear.
Yeah. So what is your favorite part of going to a baseball game that doesn't involve baseball?
That doesn't involve the actual game.
That does not involve the game.
Can I say the atmosphere?
Jonathan's like, wow,
The atmosphere, sure.
And I can elaborate on that because it's playoff baseball, playoff time. Like everyone has things that are important to them. When you are in a playoff stadium, 50,000 people care about the same thing, and that's to watch their team win.
Especially since I'm not the biggest sports fanatic, but when I do go to baseball games with like my family, that's totally true. Just you start cheering because everyone else is cheering, and it's so much fun.
It's
That's
part of
what
life.
I was going to say. It's like the people you go with, you know, whether it's your friends or your family, and you all get seats together. And it's just a nice time to be together and almost like leave the real world.
You talk about the people. Are Maggie and I cool enough to go to a game with you, or would you have to find someone else?
We'll have to see. I'd have to interview you guys.
We'll find it at the end of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised that neither of you guys said the food. Because baseball stadium food is just awesome.
I
You know,
guess
you got
it's
all the
I
staples.
totally disagree. You're
Really?
paying $10 for a bucket of chicken
You
and
are,
fries.
but like it's a bucket of chicken. So one last baseball question. You guys both have your favorite teams, I'm assuming. But let's say, you know, wipe that clean. What team would be your favorite if it was just for the uniform that they were wearing? the colors, the design, all of it.
That's hard.
I got lucky, I might say, because my favorite color is red. My favorite team is the Philadelphia Phillies, and I love their red pinstripes, and they also have a powder blue uniform that I love.
I mean, it may seem cliche, but the Yankees. I'm from Jersey, so maybe, yes, I am a Yankees fan, but it's classic. My dad loves them, grew up watching them, and I feel like there's no other team that has a jersey like the Yankees, the pinstripes all the way down. I think it's really cool, and I love that.
It's cool, though, because she's wrong. There are two teams that have the classic pinstripes like that, the Yankees and the Phillies, so we're on the same exact page.
Okay, well.
Yeah, so we got some pinstripes going on over
Yeah.
here. I'm going to give you guys approximately a minute to explain to me how fantasy football works. Whenever you're ready.
Do you want me to go, or do you want to go?
No, let me tell you. All right, I'm going to
Break it
start
down
this on.
in a minute.
Okay, in a minute. I'll do it in 30 seconds.
Great.
So fantasy football is all made up. It's not real. Fantasy. And everybody picks their players and their teams, and it's weird. So I could be, a Redskins fan, but I'm cheering for somebody on the Patriots because I have a Patriots player. So it's all just my little tiny fantasy, and I'm playing with all my friends.
She's right. But
We'll reset the clock. We'll
All
give you a
right.
chance to fill in the gaps here.
And first I gotta call her out, too.
Okay, sure.
Can I
yes,
go?
Totally. Yeah.
When does the clock start?
And now.
So she's right, but she's totally wrong because it's not fantasy. It's real life. It's real life. So you get a group of like 8 to 10 to 12 people, and you do a fantasy draft. Every player in the National Football League's there. You go through, you draft it, and then you set your lineup. Each week you play against one person in your league, and then you get certain points for who throws a touchdown or who catches a touchdown or who runs the ball, whatever it may be, and you have your starting lineup. Then whoever scores the most points wins, and it's kind of like you just go through the standings. Regular season's done. Top 6 teams make the playoffs, and then you do that same process until you find a champion. So Katie kind of explained it in a more entertaining way, but she's wrong because it's not fake. Because for guys like me and girls like her, you don't get to play in the NFL. And like this is your closest connection.
Well, it seems like we have no more time left for this interview, this Non-Sporty Sports interview. I'm Maggie Smith, along with Jonathan and Katie, our sports analysts of today. They answered some tough questions about sports that really weren't about sports at all. Thanks so much for watching, and back to you guys at the desk.
This past weekend was an especially busy and fun one for students all over campus.
We asked Q30 members what they did, and it seemed like everybody was having a blast. Let's check it out.
This weekend, I did a lot of homework. I had like 2 papers to do and a PowerPoint presentation as well. I did a women's hockey call with women's hockey versus Providence over the weekend. That was fun. I got a lot of sleep in because I needed that, and I got a little bit of a break, played some NBA 2K, and yeah, had a good weekend.
This weekend I announced the Quinnipiac women's volleyball game against Iona. It was a big win. It was exciting. Looking forward to doing more in the future.
So this weekend I hung out with my family. We watched some Eagles football, go Birds, and we had a really great time. So yeah.
This weekend I spent all my time at the theater building working on the production of Red Speedo. Yes, I would have rather been stuffing stuffed animals, but I love theater, so come see Red Speedo.
Hey, hashtag. So we are here at the Troy Farmers Market right now. Just give you a nice pan look at everything.
It's really awesome. I just bought a ring and maybe I'll buy some vegetables. I don't know.
I want some apples.
Everything's super cool. It's really artsy. I love it.
Yeah, so that's all. Back to you guys.
Unfortunately, that is all the time we have for this week's show.
Make sure to follow us at Q30 Entertain on Facebook and Twitter.
And come to the Piazza this Thursday night to see me take on hosting Quinnipiac Tonight.
Oh yeah. For everyone on the floor and in the back, I'm Johnny Marquardt.
And I'm Tyler Main.
Good night, Bobcats.